Well, Wayne, my life not yours, man. We back with another episode of Say No More podcast, man. I got a special guest in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get this person in here since like last year, low key. You know what I'm saying? She's a hard person to track down because she always working, always making new videos, man. But you know, I'm happy that she finally came, man. So I'm sitting there with motherfucking Ashli Henderson, comedian Ashli Henderson.
How's it going? It's good, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure,
I'm
man.
good.
I for real, I literally like. I think I reached out to one of your somebody who said it was your cousin. I don't know if it was really your cousin. I was like, yo, Ashley really your cousin? I was like, yo, I need Ashley on the joint, man.
Yeah.
I was reaching out to a bunch of people. Shout out to Tangy G low key because he's the one that kind of he the one that kind of put it together.
Yeah,
shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
he did. He was like, you gotta hit my man. He said he hit you. I'm like, I ain't even pay. I gotta go through my Instagram.
I was gonna say with you, I understand because it got like that. It got that spam thing on Instagram where it's like if you don't really, you know what I'm saying, know the person, they'll go to the other folder, and then you never check that.
I hardly ever check it. And then my thing is, I be so tapped out of social media. I be having so much stuff to do in real life. I be forgetting to do all that. You know what I mean? So I gotta do better though.
I mean,
it's a job.
It is kind of, and like even with you, like I just want to say, like even like the past like summer, like fuck the past 3 months, you just been on like a tear, just working
so
non-stop and shit. So I just want to say, like, because I saw you, because you just said, you know, the social media you need to break sometimes. Because that was one of my questions. How do you kind of vent from that and step back and be like, you know, I got to kind of get my peace of mind? How do you do that?
It's funny that you asked me that. I actually am coming off my social media break. Like I was just telling somebody the other day, I'm like, I had to take a week off just because, or a couple weeks off really because like I said, my life just be moving so fast, you know, just with comedy. Ever since I started doing comedy, really, I feel like I've just been on go,
right?
You know, and then being a mom, myself just individually, you know what I mean, my personal life, and then now with social media, like ever last June, you know, that just popped so fast, like
Did you
one Sunday and it just went over,
Did you think it was gonna get that big?
I mean, I think everything I touch is gonna go platinum. You know, I pray that that's my prayer to God. I'm like, Lord, everything I touch goes platinum. You know, I used to hear my grandma say, like, everything I touch, Lord, make it go gold. But I'm like, gold ain't good enough. You know, that was good enough for my grandma, but you know, 99 just won't do. You know,
that's
so
like real, like planning. That's like real, what they call manifestation.
Manifesting,
you know Manifestation, you know what I mean? So
I'm super spiritual, but so and that's why I take social media breaks too, because I feel like when I'm on go, a lot of the time I'll start checking out from God too, you know, and I have to be tapped in.
When you go on social media too much, you kind of
well, just moving all the time, you know, and social media is a distraction, you know, so it'll slow my mind down from everything else, but then it's taking time from doing other things, you know. But I love being on social media and stuff and posting shit.
I know, man. It's like a pro and a con with social media, because I be on it sometimes where I'm like, it'd be times where I'm just sitting down doing nothing, right, and I just check my phone, like why am I checking my phone this many times? And that's why I feel what you say when you say, you know, sometimes you got to take a break from it. Like sometimes I tell people I delete the app off my phone. I won't deactivate it, but I'll just sometimes just delete the app so that way I can't just type into it. But.
And I just noticed on my iPhone, I just take it off. Like this time around, I didn't even take it off my phone all the way. I just took it off my main screen.
Right.
And turn my notifications off. And it just challenged me to start writing more and being more tapped into, you know, like I said, praying more, and then reading and just doing different things that challenge my brain in other ways. Right. You know what I mean? And then what it does, it refuels me, and now I got a bunch of shit I'm ready to post.
A whole bunch of different ideas.
Funny shit. Like, it makes me, you know, I recharge basically.
Yeah. Some people, you know, you just need that. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, they're stuck in this realm of you got to post every day. You got to do this every day, especially when you're like a entrepreneur, rapper.
Yeah.
Well, even all y'all rappers, entrepreneurs, everybody needs a break from social media. Don't let nobody think you need to be on there 24/7, because you don't. So understand, she just said it here first. She's one of the hardest working women I ever seen on social media. So how like did you kind of get into comedy? You know what I mean? Like the early stages. Was you always like kind of funny? Because you got like a natural funny. A lot of people don't know. They know you from your the videos that you make. I seen one of your stand-ups. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like, me personally, I feel like your stand-ups are like underrated. Like your stand-up be having me like in tears. I remember shout out to Lean Minnesota. I saw you.
I love Lean Minnesota.
I saw you perform at one of his at his it was like his fundraiser or his water
I think he was doing something at our show.
Was he
was at our show,
Yup.
He was selling, he had a vendor, he had his stuff set up.
Okay. You know, I saw you perform there and I was just like, yo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
I'm like,
you
she's
first and
really
foremost.
funny. Normally I'm just like, okay, I didn't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, it's hard to transition from being funny on social media, being funny in person, and then just being funny, stand-up funny. I think you got all three of those.
Yeah, thank you.
I just got to give you your flowers when it comes to that.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, how'd you get into comedy?
Well, to answer your question, I've always been funny. Like, that's my family. You know, my family is hilarious. My granny was hilarious. My uncle he was like one of my idols growing up, and he's probably one of the funniest people in my family, my auntie, all of them. Super quick people. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of what my grandma used to, like, when we used to get in trouble, she'll roast us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like me and my cousin had buck teeth. You know what I'm saying? Right. She be, oh, you better not cry too hard, because if you move your head, you might stab yourself in the chest. Little shit like that. Like, what? Why would you say that?
Coming with some heat too.
Yeah, no, like, you know, just ruthless. So I had to be funny growing up. I was the darkest person in my family. They had turned off the lights, like, where's Ashley and shit. So when I started learning how to be funny, you know, they stopped that shit. I could cuss.
You can cuss again.
A little bit. Okay, but yeah, they stopped that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So then as far as stand-up comedy though, I was at Sun Country. I was working at Sun Country, and I used to be at the ticket counter frying everybody. Like, my boy Amir, one of my best friends, Amir, he'll tell you, we had one day where I was just gunning everybody, from
guests or like
the guests, like everybody, the passengers, the people that work there, my boss, I just was going hard one day. And so my friend Ebony was like, one of my other best friends was like, yo, if you don't go sign up, I'm signing you up. And
what year is this at this time?
This is 16.
This is 16.
2016.
Okay,
yeah,
2016.
this is
okay.
February 2016. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go sign up. So, cause I had said it a few times, like, I'm gonna do stand up. Everybody always used to tell me that. Yeah. But this time I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go sign up. Now in my head, I get there, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sign up. And if everybody that said they're gonna come don't show up, I'm gonna say I did it. But I'm not going to do it. Because I was spooked. I was so nervous. I was shaking in my boots. I was ready, though. I had a set, and I was going to do it. I signed up. I'm the top of the list. Lo and behold, everybody showed up. Everybody. Even my daddy showed up on time. I'm like, this nigga showed up on time? He come, but he don't be on time. I'm like, he showed up on time. I have to perform, right?
Yeah.
So they end up calling me up first. They called me up first. I had 3 minutes. I murdered it. I rushed it. Not that I do comedy. I know I rushed it, but I murdered it. We stayed for like 6 comics. Nobody could top that. I was like, oh yeah, this it. Yes. And then I just been on go ever since.
What was that first place that you went to? You remember?
Acme Theater. And I haven't performed there yet.
My bad. Yeah,
no, you good. You good.
She just got nosy, little kid. Got nosy. But no. So that's crazy. So like your first time initially, because I know a lot of people when they get on that stage, that shit's I appall anybody that goes up there like, yo, you went up there. I don't care if you got booed or nothing. You went up there. So you went up there your first time and you killed it.
Yeah, murdered it.
And that kind of just like, so how was that feeling when you got off the stage afterwards? Once you saw everybody else winning, after you leaving, what was your thought like? You know what? I might have to do this more, or was it more like, damn, okay, I survived that one? Like, what was your feeling?
I was like, it's over with. I was like, it's over with. This shit is a dub. I'm like, no. I was like, I'm never going back. I would never, ever, ever not do comedy. Okay. I was on it. Yeah. After that, I was on it. And then I met Pierre on accident. Mm-hmm. I met Pierre, my homegirl Essence, rest in heaven. She Essence was like, I know a comic that you need to link up with. He does shows, wooty wooty bam. Now at that time, for some reason, I had seen Pierre. This is God. I seen Pierre on Facebook about a play. She said that about a comedian, and for some reason, Pierre's face came to my mind. Right. But she was talking about this dude named Apple Juice. I didn't know. She never said his name. I ended up seeing Pierre. I'm like, my friends told me about you, whoopty whoopty bam. Pierre like, come to the 4th Street. Okay, boom. I go to the 4th Street, murder the 4th Street.
And that's the second time.
Yeah, so boom, do it again. They like, all right, baddies, we about to do a competition. I win the competition. I'm like, this is my shit. I'm like, this is my shit. I'm good at this. I've always been good at some things, but I'm great at this. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I just kept going from there. Like, that's it. That's all.
That shit is dope, man. So, like, have you, like, done, like, stand-up outside the States at all? No? Like,
yeah, I performed in Canada. I did a competition in Canada.
See, I didn't even. How'd that go? What was that experience like?
Well, it was a week-long competition, and it was rounds. Killed them, and then by the last round, me, Pierre, and Adrian, we murdered them. We won all of our rounds. We didn't compete against each other.
What was y'all kind of doing? Was y'all like just was it more stand up or was y'all going?
No, it was stand up. It was stand up. We had 3 rounds, so it was 3 nights, 3 rounds each night. I had the first night. Pierre had the second night. Adrian had the third night. Okay. We murdered all of them. Every Canadian comedian, we won. The last night though, I killed and I lost because I went overtime and I was salty. Hard lesson to learn.
How much was the time you went over? They ain't got like no timer
like,
or nothing?
They had a timer, but I was in my zone.
You was like, man,
I was
going.
Good, man. I was like, man, fuck all that, man.
And was the crowd feeling it? The crowd
feeling it? Oh, they love me, man. They love me in Canada.
They try to give you a technicality loss, you know what I'm saying?
That was my bad, though. I knew the rules. I knew the rules.
And the rule, like, you supposed to keep the time in your head.
You had to stop the time. Oh. No, you had. They had the timer up there and everything.
So you was just like, yo.
I was gone, man. I was on my, I love doing that. I just love performing.
It's
period.
Like being on fire when you hooping. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna pass the ball. I'm shooting.
Man. I'm not passing the ball.
That's wild.
I'm not passing the ball.
I mean, sometimes you got to make executive decisions like that. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
So like, what were like some of like your early inspirations? I know you said, you know what I mean, your family, everybody, your grandma was funny and all that. Did you have like any like industry like people that you looked up to growing up early that was like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like who was like your favorite comedian? Top 3 favorite comedians growing up.
Growing up.
Before
being a comedian.
Yep.
Martin Lawrence.
Go.
Jamie Foxx.
Underrated.
And I would say I always, before I was a comedian, I was in love with the Queens of Comedy. I always loved Monique. And you know, Monique, I grew up on the Parkers and all that. So Monique was
Monique grew up now. She, know what I mean? She got like she developed as a person. Like
she's an auntie now.
A lot of people don't know. Like, 'cause I be telling my nephew sometimes, like, yo, Monique.
Yeah,
it's funny. She'll roast the shit out of you. She's like one of them goats type shit. Yeah. But like a lot of people don't know. They know her from Precious. I'll be like, no, it's more to
man. And she murdered Precious. And she murdered Precious. Did she win an award after that? Yeah, she got all type of awards from Precious. We gotta take a break, Facebook. You good? What's the deal, Facebook? What's the deal? We only got a few people tapped in. Hey, cuz. Thank you. I appreciate you.
No, we back.
Yes,
so
sir.
yeah, so you said Jamie Foxx,
Martin Lawrence,
and Monique.
Yep.
Like, what was like the first thing that you remember from Martin Lawrence that made you like, yo, was it Def Comedy Jam or was it before? Was it more the movies?
Both,
yeah.
Both. I used to love comedy. So here's the thing: I never thought about being a comedian. I always wanted to be an entertainer, right? I always wanted to be like an actress. I wanted to do theater and perform in movies and stuff. Do movies and stuff. But it's funny, when I was like 4, they didn't know I could work a VHS. They didn't know I could work the player, and I snuck and watched Def Comedy Jam, and then I performed it for them. And that's how I got in trouble. Yeah. So I always like watching stand-up comedy, like Def Comedy Jam and Comic View and all of that stuff.
Legendary.
Yeah, so I was always into that growing up, and then just watching Martin Lawrence show, like before going to school before going to school at like 5 a.m.
Facts.
Yeah.
Now that shit's dope.
Jamie Foxx show too.
Side note. How you feel about, because you brought up Martin, I was having this debate the other day with about the Bel Air show. How you feel about the Bel Air show? How you feel about remakes and all that?
I'm in the middle. If it's a good remake, because I don't think Bel Air is a remake, more so is a spinoff. I feel like it's a spinoff, like a new version of what something like that would look like.
That's I like it. It's entertaining. I'm a
TV and I'm a movie buff. Like, I like to watch TV, so I'll get interested in anything. Like, yeah, I get interested in anything.
You just like me when you say TV and movie buff. Like, I literally, like, even my man's right here, he always be telling me, bro, you got to at least start writing some stuff, because you watch mad movies, TVs. I know you got some type of imagination up there.
Why you think I'm so good at the videos?
Yeah,
like, I be like, man, like, come on, man.
When you started
I know the movies by heart.
That was the funniest shit ever. That was like game changer shit when you started making them videos. That's why I was like, yo, and then you getting them down to a T. You weren't even doing videos. You doing like real moments. Like the one, I ain't gonna lie, that had me crying. You did the Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown one.
Man,
y'all did that one. I was like, yo.
That wasn't. I can't even take the credit for that. That's Java. Like, Javaris is so into social media, and those clips, those little gifs, or those little moments on Twitter.
Yeah.
That he knows all of that.
He'll
When he knows what went viral, like on Vine, or what went viral on Twitter and Instagram. And so Java's in that area, like he'll know those little clips. So shout out to my cameraman Javaris.
Yeah, for real.
For the Whitney Houston clips. The movies and music videos, I'm more in. That's more me. That's more me. And I think of some stuff, but
yeah, I mean y'all a team, but
we a team, but but the Whitney Houston, that's all Jive.
Yeah, that one was different.
Yeah,
y'all made the Shade Room a couple times, didn't y'all?
Yeah.
Like, yep. Which video made the Shade Room?
Missy Elliott was the first one.
Okay.
Yep.
What was the second one?
Juvenile.
How was y'all feeling about that? Cause that's Shade Room is like the biggest one of the biggest.
How did I feel about it?
Yeah.
Man, when we did the Missy Elliott.
Did they give y'all credit?
Yeah. No. So this is how it happened.
Right.
When we did the Missy Elliott, it was so funny because we was driving to go record Sierra and Luda. Mm-hmm. We was driving to St. Cloud. We were driving to St. Cloud to go record Sierra and Luda. And they was like, yo, Missy Elliott just shared. No, Java was reading TikTok, all the comments. And and he was reading it out loud, like such. And then he was like, Missy Elliott just shared your comment on Missy Elliott just shared your video on Twitter. I was like, and I let go of the wheel. I was like, oh shit. He was like, Ashli grabbed the wheel. He grabbed the wheel. I was like, dog, I'm grabbing my face. I forgot I'm driving. I was so geeked. So then the next day, I'm in the nail shop with my cousin Bree, who said, who you was talking to. That's really my cousin. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the one you reached out to. Yeah. I'm in the nail shop with Bree getting my feet done. And she was like, my phone was about to die. I'm like, Bree, you got your charger? I'm like, let me check my Instagram real quick. I'm like, dog, I think the Shade Room just inboxed me. And then the Shade, she's like, cause she
inbox you? Shade Room?
Yeah, so she hopped on my Instagram on her phone and she read it before I could. She like, nigga, they finna repost your video. I almost kicked the lady in the face. The lady.
What'd they say when they reach out to you?
They just was like, can we post your video? Do we have permission or whatever? And I was like, yeah. Every time. Yeah, every time. The Shade Room, the source didn't reach out to me. They just shared it and somebody sent it to me.
I knew it was one of those I saw.
And what's the other one? World Star reached out to me.
Okay, so World Star and the Shade Room reached out. That's what's
they asked me every time.
See, that's dope because I remember I done seen a couple of Steph Weezy's videos on World Star. He's like, bro, can y'all tag me in this? And I'm like, yo, that's wild how they don't be tagging people. I'm like, yo, so that's dope that you got your
I be calling my supporters the ashtrays. The ashtrays be on it. They be on it. If they be commenting Ashli, woo, and all my family and my peoples.
That's how that support should be though. Don't try to, you know what I mean? Don't like show me fake love. That's like to me like when you share something on Facebook or whatever and somebody reshare it, like, yo, write something with it. Nigga, don't just share my shit.
No, that's the one. I did see a lot of people on Facebook. Like, there was a lot of, like, random people that be having viral Facebook pages and they would post my shit like it was theirs and be commenting like, I'm like, and then somebody comment like, give Ashli her credit. I'm like, I appreciate it. Like, but Shade Room and all of them, they always give me love.
Them is the bigger platforms anyway.
It's all love anyways. I had one girl go and start a YouTube with my videos. I'm like, all right, I had to report her.
Yo, you made it.
I was being federal. I'm like, I'm snitching.
Yeah, how you gonna rack up? She made a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
You gotta
you gotta give me my one. So then I went and made my YouTube channel and got the views and shit.
Cause you know she tried to monetize that joint.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's even why like it's so messed up. Even like when you asked me, can you cuss later? I didn't realize like, cause I did like, I think probably like 40 episodes all together. Like them first 20. It cannot be monetized.
It's hard, man.
You really can't cuss. Like it's so much stuff you can't do. They make it so hard for you to like get paid. Cause I'm going through that right now. Like with the what is it? 4,000 listen hours and 1,000 subscribers just to even begin the small. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And that's why I'll be like, dog, you gotta be, and then you gotta be perfect on top of that.
And look, and the more followers you get, the harder it be. And I be looking at some people pages like, how are they getting away with this stuff?
I be saying that same thing. I don't know how that works because I be like, how am I getting flagged for this? And this dude I just watched, I'm like, I assume that they not getting monetized from them videos. I assume, but
I have to because
it don't make no sense.
Like I had a few videos with guns and in them, you know, even though they're prop guns, they're BB guns. Like, and so I'll say their prop guns or whatever, and then like I got flagged, like my account, you know, whatever. And then so I see somebody else that's already viral. I won't say their name, but I'm like,
She's got a gun.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that, because even like battle rap, I don't know if you watch battle rap.
I love battle rap.
See, I'm a huge battle rap fan. Like, it was to the point where like I got a couple review videos, but I can't post them because I posted one on YouTube and it got flagged. And I'm sitting there. I hit up the people that flagged it. What was it? Something control. I forgot the name. I hit them up. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to make no bread off this video. This video is I'm like, me giving a review. Y'all giving like the battle's on YouTube. I'm like, it's not like it's a battle that is on the app and like, you know what I mean? I'm just playing y'all audio. So it's like, I don't know how that stuff works. And then I see other cats, they getting exclusive fucking battles that's not even releasing. They get the talk, all that. I'm like, what the? I don't know how that works. So I'm
just like my freestyle when we did the freestyle with Ricky. I tried to post it on my TikTok. They wouldn't let me post it, but then other people was able to post theirs. So I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
It just be the copy. Like they was trying to get me on copyright shit. I don't know.
Maybe if you got enough followers, they just find you first. I don't know how that works. You know
somebody
what I mean?
snitching on me.
Somebody,
I feel like
I was gonna say, you got
the fans watching.
Somebody like, nah, hell
I'm finna make a song about it. I'm about to diss TikTok. I'm just playing.
And they might send you a message.
TikTok listed it.
You violated our terms.
Don't do it, TikTok.
So like, how you feel about the Minnesota comedy scene?
It's what you mean about like
do you feel like, because I like, even me, I be getting outside a lot more. I feel like it's a lot of comments that we don't even know about here, and I just don't. I'm trying to ask more comments about this. I had John X on here. I asked him about like how you feel about, you know what I mean, the scene as far as like the community with you guys. Like, is there a lot of comics? Is the support there? Could it be better? Is there like something that you think that, you know, is there enough comics here? You know?
I feel like there could never be enough. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Real. I feel like it's all spread out right now. Like, I feel like there was at one point in time there was like a group of us that were like, you know, a little more connected, and now, I mean, we're still connected in way, you know, we're still connected, of course, but I feel like everybody's kind of drifted and doing their own things. Everybody has made different connections and are networking in different places, and so
it's definitely growing.
But I feel like it's growing, and we're out here. I feel like there's more comics coming around. Like I feel like I used to know everybody. Now there's some people I'm like, I never seen them ever in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like I be around, you know. So and but yeah, I feel like it's a good scene. I feel like it's growing.
I think so too. Like, even shout out to John X. I went to a couple of his joints over at Creator Space over here, and I was in there. I'm like, damn, it's a lot of it's a lot of comics here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like when I was down there, I'm like, yo, I'm not saying they all are good, but listen, you doing something that I don't do. You going up on stage. You know, I'm just keeping it a buck. You going up on stage, and that's just, to me, that's just, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta honor that, because I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I think I call myself a funny dude, but I know I can't do no stand up. I'll get up on stand up, motherfucker might roast me in the crowd, and I'll just be up there looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud all of them for that shit. So
absolutely.
I definitely love the comedy scenes and all that. What's like your favorite thing about your city?
My favorite thing about my city?
That's kind of a loaded question.
That's huge. The people. The people. Like, I think that I just love the people. Like, I love I feel like the love. I feel like when the love is in a room, when you around and it's all love, it's like the best place to be. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's why it be so irritating when stupid shit happen. You know what I mean? In the city. Yeah. But that's what I love. I love the people. I love being around the good energy.
And overall, like, cause I know, like, on Facebook, everybody we be talking our shit about, you know, city to city. I be talking my shit. I know y'all be talking your shit. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we all is the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all, I mean, we ain't the same, but you know what I'm getting? We all from Minnesota.
Absolutely.
So that's why, like, even like, I be playing, but I was talking to my pops. He's like, yo, stop doing that. Maybe stop. You know what I mean? You never know who you might offend just by talking shit. Just be cool sometimes. So
I be on that though, because when people be asking me like, "Ashley, you from Minnesota?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm from North Minneapolis." You know, so I don't never say I'm from Minnesota, because you might think I'm from St. Paul. Like, no, I'm from North Minneapolis. Nigga, fuck is you talking about?
That be the energy, man. Like, for real, I be on the same shit. St. Paul. You
okay, I be shit. Black Air Force Ones on that. Like, what did you mean? Man, Ashley from Minnesota? No.
Speaking of that, man, let's talk about a few weeks ago, Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to a roast event, man. I didn't show up, man.
Man, stop playing.
I know, man. I saw the footage, man. Why you do that, man?
Come on, man.
Why you do that, man?
Because they was playing with me and my team. Where's Sosa and Tangy? They was playing with us. And when I get angry.
Yo, I literally saw that shit and I'm like, man. They didn't show none of their highlights. All I saw was y'all. So it was that bad?
Come on, man.
Was it even close? Be honest.
Listen.
All right.
All I'm going to say is stop playing with me and my team. Stop playing with me and my team.
Man, say no more.
And I'm going to stand on that.
Y'all heard it here first. You know,
You saw the footage.
I saw it, and I was like, wow. You know
listen,
what I'm saying? Hey, listen,
I got my ring on Super Bowl Sunday is all I'm going to say. I got my ring on Super Bowl Sunday.
Huh?
And they're going to always.
I was on the team that I was supposed to be on the team that she killed. That they killed.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, it was.
You see what I did in the crowd?
Yeah, I didn't see that part.
Oh, okay.
You saw what's in the crowd?
That means you didn't even see it then.
I saw what KD posted.
What did KD? I didn't even see what KD posted. Yeah, I've been on my bench.
Oh yeah, you did say yeah. He posted clips of you like when John had the mic. You started man. You took the mic and you started roasting all of them.
I got angry. I got angry. I was irritated.
Did you roast John? I thought John was the host, or he was in it.
He chose up.
Oh shit.
They had him get on that team, and John had to take the L with them.
I'm sorry, John.
I'm not.
I'm sorry. I feel like if I would, you know what I mean. I don't know. We're gonna rematch that, man. I want to get your same team. You know what I mean.
Okay.
I'll be seeing your other teammates' Facebook post. That nigga's funny as shit. So I mean, get y'all team. I get my squad. We gonna set it up.
I'm tired of y'all talking. That's this, that, and the third.
All right. We gonna set it up. It's gonna be the say no more roast off, man.
And y'all gonna be done talking. Please say no more. That's what we gonna say. Say no more. And matter of fact, set it up.
Yo, if we do that, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Come on, man.
You got it.
Come on.
All right, man. Let's go.
I feel like Summer Walker.
Oh shit.
Still irritated.
Talk your shit. But no, going forward, do you see yourself doing any acting in the future? Because I can see you in movies, like mad movies. You know?
Hell yeah, that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. What's kind of the main goal that you're trying to get from this comedy?
I want to do it all. I want to do it all. I want to act. I want to perform on stages. I want theater. And, if I'm about to drop Stuff Folks mixtape.
Are you about to drop a mixtape?
Stuff Folks about to drop a mixtape.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You gotta.
Yeah, I want to perform on there. Come on, man. That's my dog.
I was gonna say y'all gotta make some.
That's my dog. I want to do all of it. I want to do everything. Any areas of entertainment. I love entertaining. Yeah, I even want to direct movies and stuff like that. Like cause even from doing like the videos and stuff like that, I love doing the costume, the makeup, all of that. Me and Java had to make costumes like the Aaliyah outfit and stuff. We made that from scratch.
How much time do it take? Cause y'all prep like when you say that, y'all shit be looking like like it looks like they really put time into this. Like
we do. We went shopping together. The process was dope. We went shopping together. We made the outfits together. While he was doing like certain stage setups, like if we had to make a sign, he'll make a sign. I'll do my makeup and hair and stuff like that. I did all that. And sometimes my cousin would help. My cousin Bria. With my hair, I do my makeup and then so that'd be a couple couple hours just that's about 30 minutes, depending on the set. Sometimes we had to do set breakdowns and set up again. Right. Then we record. Then I might have to change outfits and then take off my makeup and do my beards and stuff like that. And then that's another whatever. And then we gotta sit down and cut the video. We edit the video together, color the video together, and then we drop it. So that was probably, sometimes it'd be fast and sometimes it'd be an all day thing.
So it all depends. Just it varies type shit.
Yeah. That was a long answer to a short question. But
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. All right, bet. Yeah, we should be good with that. I'll probably go for like 20 more minutes. It should be good.
Yeah, same to you.
Sorry, I gotta go.
Nah, you good. Do you think?
Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, bro. All right. So yeah, you answered that. That was a long ass question. That was a long answer. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I gave it a long answer only because I've never really talked about just the process of those videos that everybody seems to enjoy. Because you know what I mean? It's a lot of time and effort.
And they're probably like, what, about like 2 minutes, if that, a minute?
60 seconds, 59 seconds.
59 seconds, and it said like, that's what like people don't even know like about editing. Like that shit is time consuming. Like even when you shoot, because I know when you shoot, you got to shoot shit like 4 different times. You got to get the angles right.
Man, Java's so raw with it.
Oh, he's so
Java's
cold.
Cold with it. Do you know how many videos we had 1 shot, 1 kill, murdered them? We so cold with it.
Shits in 1 shot.
Man, some of them videos 1 shot, 1 kill, first shot, or like, of course it'd be clips because it's different scenes, exactly, but those scenes be one boom, with one take.
Gotta do all the takes and shit.
There's some now. We'll have bloopers where I might mess up or like one where my wig slid off. But like for the most part, we do have a lot of clips where it was one and done.
One and done. See, that's just good directing and good acting on that part, execution. Because
and shout out to Keith and Sosa too, because it's all 4 of us together is that's a 4-headed monster.
And that's one thing I like about, your team and how y'all move, because that's one thing that like all the rappers, when you rap here, you always hear support. They don't get support. They don't get support. And that's why I love seeing what y'all doing, because I'm like, yo, there's support here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe them people just don't like your music. So, you know what I mean? That's why like, when I look at y'all working and shit, I be like, yo, people could work together. Plenty of people can. You know what I mean? It's all about finding your team and, you know what I mean, everybody knowing they role. Y'all got that shit in line already.
Well, I think it's always self-check, too. Like, I feel like all of us as artists can have moments where our egos can get in the way. You know what I mean? So I think if you come in love, people will receive that and then they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, But you got to be honest and you got to be open. It can't be I want to fuck with you because I want to come up. Now you want to fuck with me because you want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss like that. But yeah, like, just be honest and wanting to work together and really collab. Don't always want something
for a come up, like
and people can feel that energy. Like, people can feel that. Like, so a lot of the time I think that's the first thing that turns people off with wanting to connect. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not all there.
I see what you mean though, because like, you'll see somebody, they'll want to work with somebody, instead of just saying they want to work with them, they'll say something like, oh, they have this amount of followers, or they're on this. I'm like, nobody cares about their status. Just say you want to work with them because you appreciate the dope work they putting out. You know what I mean?
Well, not just that too, but like, even with myself, like I said, we all just have to do self-checks with our egos and all of that. Because even on the flip side, like, I'm not about to be sitting around assuming everybody want to work with me just because I'm on the come up. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about, and that's just one aspect of it. It's everything, how you treating each other, you know what I'm saying? Or supporting each other for real. You know what I mean? Don't have me just sharing your shit and you ain't sharing mine. You know what I'm saying? Or don't oversaturate that shit. Like, if I'm trying to do my thing, don't be asking me to share every single thing you do and require that, So I think it's just a balance of all of that, and just everybody getting out their feelings at the end of the day.
That's the biggest thing right there. I said that the other day. I got on Facebook and I was like just scrolling one day, and I was like, man, I need new Facebook friends, because everybody I know right now is just complaining, and I'm like, you know what, man? Yeah. Stop complaining, like you just said.
Just work together, like, just do it.
And work. I feel like people be wanting results right away, and I'm like, do you really want this because it's dope work, or you just want people to be like, yo, you doing your thing? And I'll be like, a lot of people want that short validation from people that's like right here, where it's like you don't need that.
Another thing I'll say too is be persistent. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people really don't check their social media. Sometimes people really aren't on social media like that. So you might inbox me and want me to do your podcast, and I may never see the message right away, but you might inbox me today and I'm back on Instagram and I see your message. Don't take it personal all the time. You know what I'm saying? And even on my end, I've had to check myself with that. Like, you know what? Let me just try again.
Right.
So sometimes I think people will reach out once and give up and be like, damn, don't nobody fuck with me. They ain't nobody in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So be persistent. Sometimes you gotta ask twice. You hop in a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You hop in a female inbox twice. Hop in my inbox twice. I'm busy. Okay, I'm laid out. Okay, I don't check it all the time.
No, you not lying at all.
And I'm not the only artist that's like that. So
I mean, that's a fact. We was just talking about it. Like, Instagram, you won't even get that main message. It won't even come to your inbox. It'll go to the spam joint, and like, it just gets.
It's whatever. You got to be persistent.
Exactly. Be persistent, like DJ Khaled. Like, that's one thing I say.
Go get the cheesecake.
Go get it.
Go get the cheesecake.
Oh, me. This is one of my questions I ask everybody on the show. I'm waiting to hear your answer. I know you watch TV. Power, Snowfall, or The Wire?
Well, I've never watched The Wire.
What?
I know, and that's my type of movie, man. Like drug dealing movies is my favorite.
You gotta
category.
check The Wire out.
I know, and this is the only look. I've attempted, but it's so many episodes. It's so hard to catch up, and I'm caught up on all my other shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to sit down like that. But Power or Snowfall, you gonna make me choose.
You could put BMF in there if you want, or is it too early? It's too early to
well,
put BMF.
Power, BMF, all of them go kind of go hand in hand. I say the Power catalog.
Said if 50 made it, it's all
the same show. You know what I'm saying? With different stories. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear that.
I would say if you was gonna throw one in there, I would say that Lena Waithe show, the Chicago one, The Chi.
The Chi. I like Chi.
That's what you can compare it to.
I like
but,
The Chi.
Man, I would choose. I gotta choose Power.
Power.
It has to. I mean, it's just too many. It's just too. It's too addictive.
It's too addictive right now. I told somebody that the other day. I'm like, bro, Power is like The Wire is good, it's dope, but like the Power just
50's cold.
Yeah, they just found a way to make it way 10 times better, and it's like I don't know. Like you said, it's addicting. Like I don't. We rewatched that show probably like 4 times already.
It's like, too many characters. It's too many storylines. It's too much. It can go too many ways.
You watching a new one?
All of them. Force, all that shit.
How you feel about Force? I like the last episode. It was slow before that though.
Nah, I like the whole thing.
You like them all?
I like
people
it all.
was trying to throw dirt on them. I'm like, no, you got to build it up. You can't just be action every episode.
And I love how it makes sense. You got Italians in Chicago. All that. I love how he put Jeremiah in there. I like how he always keeps like music artists in it, and then artists from them cities. Like that's fire. I like 50 as a writer. He's like our ghetto Spike Lee.
Like a John Singleton Spike Lee.
Yeah, he's like our dramatic Spike Lee.
No, you're not lying. And then I heard about the thing he's making with Snoop Dogg. The Murder Was the Case. Like,
that's gonna be fire.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope because like.
I wonder if they're gonna have his son play him. Cause don't he look like him? Do he look like him?
The one that was playing football, he do look like him. Yeah, just put some. Well, no, Snoop didn't even have no hair like that back then.
Nah, he had his hair short.
No, he definitely could play him. And it was funny about that because I watched a documentary about
in that fro.
Yeah, the fro. He had the fro joint.
Yeah.
But did you know that his bodyguard that killed dude for him, he like went through a spiritual change after that. That's why like I think that I want to see it from that point of view. You know, a lot of people, and especially in our community, we be stuck on the be teaching the youth. Oh yeah, you bad if you kill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was like, man, I had to defend my friend and client, but he was like, at the end of the day, I took another man's life, and he said it still bothers me. So I want to see. I know that's why I was like, that's a different end of the stick that you never really hear.
I can't take nobody's life. Like I would never want to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is deep.
I was thinking about that one day. I was listening to something and I was like, dog. I think I was listening to DaBaby. I like DaBaby for some reason. Like I really like DaBaby.
I like his energy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like his music just give me like right before my shows, I'll be piped out DaBaby, right?
He's captivating. It's something about dude.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
He got one of the personalities. He's like Bobby Brown. Like he just got that
Brown,
personality.
Tupac, like like a charismatic.
When they said he was the new Tupac, I understood what they meant. I knew it wasn't the rap stuff. I knew it was that person, that addicting personality.
The unapologetic charisma.
That bad boy persona. Exactly. Everybody likes that. But
take it or leave it.
But I was listening to his lyrics. Sometimes the lyrics would really catch me, and I was like, dude, this man really is talking about taking a life. I'm like, bro, I couldn't do it. To carry that mentally, like I couldn't do it. I can. That
shit's not for like, cause like even
that ain't for me.
Yeah, it's not for, like even like the people with like all the social studies and all that shit. When it comes to like people in the war, serial killers, cops, cause y'all serial killers too. Like,
period.
Like yeah, literally. Like when it comes to all that, they literally be saying like the serial killer is like even out of all of them, their brain don't even react the same to a lot of other shit. It's almost like you could sense a serial killer from miles away.
Look, and I love watching movies about like Ted Bundy and all them type of documentaries too. And I just be like, oh my God, like I want to direct a documentary one day. Like, but I'm too scared to actually be in a room with somebody like that. Like, because they really go, you know what I mean?
Like it's spiritual. I believe that shit
crazy.
Too. It's like, I don't want that energy over here.
Yeah, but to watch it's like, dude, that's so fascinating that your mind can get
that deep, and it's like it's
man.
Like, even like,
but it's in a bad way.
It's in a
like,
it's a terrible
crazy,
way. It's like it's like you try to understand like how could a human do that?
I can't watch too much of that. I be watching that and I have to go to sleep to the Proud Family.
See, no, you gotta do that. You gotta end the night on good memories, yo.
I be having to do yoga before I go to bed. I be like, namaste.
Oh, God.
I be having to do my breathing exercises.
That's like when we were shorties. Whenever I was at the crib with myself and I was like a little kid, I'll see like a scary movie commercial.
Yeah.
Not even a movie, the commercial. I'll be like, yo, I'm watching cartoons before I go to bed. We can't end the night like this. You know what
Come
I'm
on, man. Nah, I gotta do yoga for real. I don't even pay for yoga or nothing like that. I just be all my little friends that do yoga. I go to their little videos, their little clips that they post to Instagram. I just copy them.
Just copy them, just doing their shit.
I be doing 2 minutes of the same pose. Boy, I go to Bruce's page first. I'm here. Then I go to Gabby's page. Then I'm here.
Doing all this.
Okay.
Looking like you making some gourmet
you know what I'm saying?
and shit.
That's how I be working out too. I be looking at Kara page. I'm working up off Instagram.
No, it's gotta be like that sometimes. It's crazy that you talked about that because like I don't know if you there was something that happened, a crime that happened here, and it kind of threw me off. It's more of on that line where we were just talking about like the serial killer stuff. Did you hear about the dude that killed the 4 people on West 7th?
What happened?
This shit, mind-boggling. So like, it was a guy. It's literally like not that far from here. He met up with 4 people, 2 girls. I think they were a brother and sister. 2 girls and 2 boys. I think one of them were like siblings or whatever. So they meet up with this guy that one of the girls knew him. They're at a bar. The bartender was saying they all good. Long story short, they went to another bar. After that. Apparently, he killed all 4 of these people and was driving around in them in that same car the whole night. Like around like 9 a.m. You know, this is at this point. They're like the investigators are telling the story. They follow surveillance of him, driving around West 7th. They see one of the passengers who at this point they believe they all were dead. They're all in the car with him. One of them is just slumped over. They see it, they capture it at the gas station light. Dude goes to his dad's house. His dad basically follows him. They drive the car to Wisconsin and leave it in the field. You know what I mean? They got caught, but just the more, you killing 4 people was just some other shit. You riding around a car with 4 dead bodies for like 5 hours like that.
But what's the point?
And that was one of them things. Let me see what shit was going. That was like one of them things where, for me, that shit like, cause I got 2 sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like we all got family members and all that, and I'm just like, the mental health stuff in the black community we gotta talk about because like, dude, clear something wrong with dude.
Yeah,
that's not like a normal. You know what I mean? And like my thing, the reason I brought it up, my thing is, why in our community do we ignore mental health signs? There had to be signs that this dude clearly was off his marbles. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, we gotta kind of. In our community, we gotta kind of do better with identifying that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I think we identify it, but I think our community. I'll say what I've witnessed even in my personal life is like we just kind of brush that off. Like they crazy. I'm not dealing with that.
Too young to be stressed.
Girl, you crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you, she crazy. She gonna stay over there. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I think, I feel like it's developed. I feel like we as a community, we're growing and we're starting to embrace that more. I know a lot of people that are really into therapy. They're really into healing and just creating different spaces for that. Like I was just naming a few people that I know that do yoga. You know what I'm saying? And do those different things. So I think as a community, we're definitely growing. I think speaking of social media, as we were before, social media definitely in one of the positive ways embraces
therapy and all that.
And all of that. And that's the thing about social media too. People always talk negative about what they see on social media, but you have a choice on what you follow. You know what I'm saying? So if you follow positive people, if you follow yoga, if you follow people that are talking about meditating, and if you're following people that are talking about where to find mental health and what's going on in the community, and you're tapping into those spaces intentionally, then you'll get the help that you need regardless of if somebody's supporting you or not. And I think here in 2020, I think we need to start promoting people worrying about themselves. Like, don't wait for someone else to get you help.
Facts.
If everybody pushes you aside, then you should look at yourself and be like, but if you have mental health problems, people should definitely be reaching out.
Yeah. But no, you're right. There's a lot of people. It don't be like accountability. It's just more like, they'll go find a meme that justifies their BS, and that's what I hate too. I be like, there's times where I have like constructive conversations with friends. You know what I'm saying? Like when they wrong, and I let them know, you wrong. You should handle it like this, or just give them my suggestions. You know what I'm saying? And they'll agree with me. And then you see them on Facebook, they'll repost a BS meme that kind of justifies the BS they was just doing. I'll be like,
all back into
now you back and stuck in your mind. And you know what I hate the most is, oh, that's how I am. Like, bro, you can't take new information. You can't change. Like, we all can change. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's like some stuff that like can be corrected. You know what I mean? Like,
but me personally, I can't be around people like that. Like,
I can't.
Because I'm such an empath. I take on those kind of emotions, or I'm very emotional. So that kind of shit affect me. I gotta be around people that's
gotta be around positive,
changing.
happy
It has to be
people.
positivity and laughter around me.
Don't come around me with the
Literally.
same shit, different day.
I'll carry that shit. That shit'll drain me. I hate negative moments. All that shit. I try my best to stay away from that.
Yeah, for real.
And not to exude that either. I be self check is
Yep. I had to do that the other day with myself. I'm like listening, like, cause like I even tell people I don't listen to rap before like noon. I try not to, unless I'm in the gym early.
Yeah.
Like, cause some shit, you know what I mean? You don't need to wake up just hearing about. We love it, yeah. You know, it's time and place for it, but I don't want to wake up just hearing that shit. You know what I mean? I might want to put on some Motown jams and just work out to that shit. You know what I mean? So that shit's a fucking fact.
I noticed the difference though. I noticed the difference in when I start my days off like to some Anita Baker, some Sade or something like that, something smooth where I be feeling light skinned in the shower. You know what I'm saying? When I get to taking my shower slow.
Going crazy.
When my days start off like that, it be way more smooth than when I listen to Youngboy. And I love Youngboy. But I'm like, I gotta get Youngboy in the afternoon.
That's what it is. You gotta do in the afternoon. I remember one time I just was listening to I forgot what I was. I think I was listening to Benny the Butcher early. Like, and I'm just like woke up like. I think somebody called me, asked me for something, and I was just aggressive. I'm like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you, dude? Chill, nigga. It's 9 o'clock.
Even watching conversations, like watching the conversations you keep early in the morning and stuff like that, you start your day off with positivity and you start, you know what I mean? Like, starting your day off to meditation or listening to positive, you know, whatever on YouTube and all that.
I do.
As opposed to talking about like, oh, what happened the day before? Because I catch myself doing that. I'd be like, dang, my days start off different when I do that. When I carry them conversations as opposed to doing that. So.
Or if you just get on Facebook and just scroll. That's one thing I've been trying my hardest to do.
You start off distracted. You know,
start off distracted, literally.
Yeah, like, you gotta really, really be intentional about you. You know, and what you're putting into you and what you're, like I said, what you exude. Right now I think I'm really into my self-check. I'm really, really being aware of self.
I can literally tell, like, even like how you talking. I'm like, you can tell you still transitioning to coming out of the of your social media breaks. I can tell you was just really deep into
really getting getting my self-awareness on top. Because I do comedy, you know, and life happens to me, right? You know, life happens to me. I'm always the funny person, but real life happens to me too. And so sometimes because I'm, you know, I work a lot and, you know, all of that, sometimes I could be, the people closest to me, I'd be irritated fast, you know? So a lot of time I just have to take myself, you know, take a step back and get myself back in order.
They kind of understand when you do that too, don't they? Like,
hell nah.
They don't be getting it.
No, I'm just like,
hell no.
I'm gonna be letting my shit slide. You better get your shit together. What you talking about? You ain't been talking to me like that.
Yeah, you definitely be like that, man. But sometimes you gotta just, you know what I mean, make that executive decision. Do what you do, man.
Yeah.
So like, that shit's dope. So like, I asked you earlier who's your earlier influences now. And actually, no, I'm gonna skip that question. Cause I know you're a comedian, and like to me, comedians are like y'all like the last people that get to really say what y'all want. Y'all get like freedom of speech without getting criticized like how everybody else. A normal person can say something that y'all say, but they will get, you know what I mean? Depending on who they are, they can lose their job, they can lose their crib, they can lose everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do you feel about like the whole current state of the world right now with the stuff over there in Russia or Ukraine? I know I went political real quick, but you being a comedian, I feel like that's something that y'all kind of touch on at times, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still in the. I feel like I'm not famous enough to where I can still say whatever I want to say.
Okay, that's real.
So that's kind of what it is. But when I think about the Ukraine and all that, you know, I used to be a soldier. I was in the Army for 5 years.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. So how? Seeing all that, then because that's a different perspective, just right there. You got like two different. So as an Army person, former Army person, and a comedian, how do you feel about all this that's going on?
I feel like, man, I feel like what Malcolm X said, that's a white man's war. No, for real though. Like I honestly feel like Man, the U.S. need to just mind their business. That's they business, you know. And really, as an African American, that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. That's all I can say. Like, don't nobody fight for us. You know, we ain't getting nothing. You know, and half the
still
time,
fighting here. We still get killed here. Like, that's
we got. Come on, man. You know how I feel about it. I feel like how everybody else feel, man.
That's real. I just had to ask.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really one of them comedians that's super deep into it. I can't give you no numbers. I can't do all of that. But what I can say is, me personally, I feel like that shit we don't need to concern ourselves with that. Like, first you drop off crack pipes for whatever the push was to try to, whatever. And then the next thing we gonna do is go to war. Like, I just feel like this ain't looking like a good relationship
at all.
Okay,
at
you giving me red flags here.
Yeah, literally. That's
and we still breaking up with Trump. Like, come on, like I need a better relationship. And what is Sus saying? Like, what is Kamala saying? Like, Kamala, where are you?
I haven't even seen her since she won on. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, Kamala, where are you?
Yeah, like that political stuff kind of with me, because that's why, like, even like the show. Politically incorrect, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like Michelle would be like, Brock, that ain't got shit to do with us.
Man, Michelle,
that ain't got shit to do with us.
Shout out Michelle, she dark skinned, you know what I mean? She on her dark skin shit.
I feel like she'd have been like, we ain't got nothing to do with that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Michelle could win if she ran for president.
Man, I want her to win. I swear, and I would love to work her campaign.
I feel like
Can I use that chart? I need to use
go ahead, do your thing. Put on
phone.
Yep.
I know how to get home. I was lost trying to get here.
Oh man, it's a St. Paul shit.
If I was over there, I'd have been there in 2 minutes.
I understand. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause my cousins, I got some cousins, they all from over north and whatnot, and they be coming. They was like, bro, I just don't like y'all streets, cause y'all
confusing.
Yeah, I mean, and I get it. Once he explained it to me, I get it. Y'all streets all go in like a certain order,
alphabetical and numerical.
Yeah, our shit is
confusing.
You have to know. You have to be here to really know. Like,
and I'll never know. And I'll never know. I will never try.
Man, we send the roast off, man. She coming at the city too hard, man. No.
I love St. Paul. I love all my St. Paul supporters, but I'm never, ever living in St. Paul, man. Ever.
Hey, man, it's all love. It's mutual, man. It's mutual. But no.
I respect.
But no, damn, what I was going to say, yeah, comedians that you look up to currently now, if you have any.
Like famous ones or like up and coming?
All together. I'm tired of that thing. Listen, if anybody that inspires you, you know what I'm saying? There's some dope people that's not as big as others.
People that I like that inspire me, like it be still the same people.
Still the same.
Like Martin and Jamie. More so, I say more like Jamie. I'm really into the old heads. Like, I'm really into Richard Pryor. I'm really into Robin Harris. I love comedy, period. Like, I really like Miss Pat.
Yo, Miss Pat, when she made Joe Rogan shit, I'm like, yo, she's coming up in the world. Like,
I performed with her at House of Comedy. I like her comedy, though. Like, yeah.
How was that? What was that? What was that experience like?
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. I like Miss Pat. I like, I like Kelly Kells. And Just Niece.
You heard of Craig Smith, Craig Facts?
Craig Facts, I'll probably have to see.
Yeah, this nigga is funny as shit.
Yeah. I like comedy altogether, really, but if you talk about my inspiration, it's really the old heads, to be honest. But I got a lot of comics that I like. I like all comics. I like the comics here, of course.
You like any white comics?
Yeah, all of them. I like most of them on Netflix. I don't watch all them comedy videos.
It'd be hard to me to get
specials.
Some of their like there's some white people I think is funny, but like I feel like stand up that's why it's the hardest thing to do, because like I think Seth Rogen, you're a funny white dude, but like I don't think I'll watch a Seth Rogen stand up and like, you know what I mean? It probably won't be as funny to me.
I'll tell you, like white comedians, like I watch all the specials that I can find on Netflix, right?
Just to study, or like more just to watch?
Both. It's kind of, it just happens, you know what I mean? I'm watching it and I might see something like, damn, you got some dope transitions or some shit like that. But they all start off, like a lot of them will start off really good and then they'll start getting slow, or some of them will start off slow. And they'll start losing me. A lot of the time that's what happens, but some of them be really dope. I really like I like the series.
Which one?
The one I was gonna say, I like the shoot, what is it? The one that Miss Pat was on. I like oh my God, the name escapes me. Let me think about it.
Right,
I got you.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely. Did you check out the Def? Remember when they did the 25 year?
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest. I ain't gonna lie. I watched that shit probably like at least 4 times since it came out. Because you could just press play on that joint and just watch the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When DL Hughley and Dave was up there doing at the end, I ain't gonna lie, that was like the funniest shit of the whole show.
I love that shit. I thought that was dope how they show love to Martin too. That was fly.
Man. I like that, man. Martin. Because Martin was gone. A lot of people didn't know Martin, his health, you know what I mean, for a minute when, I don't know if I'm a conspiracy theorist. It was that Illuminati stuff and he was trying to get out.
Yeah.
That's what I think. How you feel about that? Are you a conspiracy theory? You believe in Illuminati in Hollywood or?
Man, I'm not really a conspiracy theorist. I feel like there's a little truth in everything. I just think the music industry is evil. I think that's just what they want us to believe. And we know that people say that. A lot of the people in the music industry, you can tell. Look, I always say, pay attention to the kids. If a lot of them famous people don't put their kids in the same industry they in, it's a reason why. And that's it. That's all. And that's how I think about it. It's I like the stand-ups on Netflix. I like the stand-ups, and I can't think of the one Miss Pat was on, but the stand-ups is dope. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to search for it when I get there. I didn't even know she was on there. I definitely want to check that out. Cause I saw her. I think I first seen her on the show. It was like one of them BET shows. Was it? I think it was.
She got a show on.
She got a show, right?
Yeah, the Miss Pat show.
The Miss Pat show, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I seen her before. She had her own show. I can't remember where it was.
Oh, word.
She was working. She was doing something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, man.
Definitely gonna check it out. The comedy world is definitely something I've always messed with. Cause like you can't always be mad and sad all day. You gotta laugh. I like laughing more than anything. Like that's the best like emotion. Like I'm gonna laugh. Like I'm not gonna be sad.
Yeah.
So, fuck that. Let's laugh.
Hell yeah, I love laughter. Oh, she got a new special. Call You Wanna Hear Something Crazy
On Netflix?
Yep, I haven't even watched that one.
So she got 2 of them on there.
Yeah.
What's the one you was talking about? The first one?
I'm trying to find it.
Definitely gonna check that joint out.
Cause it's a group of comics.
Oh, it's like a whole little like 4 people on there type.
Well, you can watch them individually.
Oh, they got like their own little episodes. Type
yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yep. It's dope though.
Definitely gonna check that out.
Trying to find it.
Yeah, you said you like battle rap, right?
Yeah, I love battle rap.
You still be watching it currently? Are you kind of? I know
the Degenerates. That's what it's called.
Oh, the Degenerate. That's the name of the joint.
The special. The Degenerates. My bad. But yeah, I haven't. You know, I'm super behind. My dad has been telling me about them. I gotta get the problem is I don't have the app.
Yep, you talking about this URL TV?
Yeah, I don't have the URL. Smack! the mundo.
Nah, I think this shit has definitely developed. Like I ever since low key, Drake came and hosted an event.
Word?
On his birthday.
Drake got the go. He's the go.
Once he did that, it kind of stamped. You know what I mean? Like now everybody can kind of because
he got the juice.
I be like them. I watch them battle rappers. I be like, yo, they deserve to get paid way more than what they get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like. The way that you can like,
I like battle rap.
These niggas is wordsmiths. Like these niggas is saying shit that I could never even think to say. Like what? Like that shit.
I like Tay Rock. That's my dude.
I was gonna say. I was gonna ask you that too.
He's so aggressive.
Who your top 3?
Tay Rock. You know what? A lot of people are not gonna agree with me. I don't think he's the coldest, but I just love him. Goods.
Man, what? Hey,
I love Goods, man. That's my dude.
Goods is my top 5. Niggas know that.
He's so
that.
Smooth.
He's smooth. Off a whole glass of Henny, too.
He's so smooth. I just love Goods, man. I love an arrogant ass man. Like, I love a dude who's okay with being him, you know? And, I like Charlie Clips. I always like Charlie Clips.
Top 5 all time. I tell niggas that.
I always like Charlie Clips.
He only could beat himself. I ain't gonna lie. That's a solid. I
love Charlie Clips.
You watch battle rap. I give you that. You watch battle rap.
Yeah.
I be trying to test people.
Tay Rock, my dude. Yeah.
I asked one dude. He said Cassidy. I'm like, word.
Never.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
And Goods beat Cassidy, in my opinion.
He did. Anybody that said Goods lost that was a Cassidy fan. Goods
Yeah.
Cassidy didn't even, what did Cassidy say from that battle? Arsenal beat Cassidy too, but
Come
that
on.
battle was
I used to love Arsenal. He's not my top 3, but I used to love Arsenal.
Arsenal was that dude. He kind of dried up for a little bit though.
Yeah.
His shit got repetitive.
Yeah,
It's
he
like,
started looking like Wale to me. I'm like, this aggressive ass Wale. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't want Arsenal to ever roast me.
No, he's still dope though.
I'm just kidding.
But man, in closing,
Arsenal disrespectful.
he said he's very disrespectful. Him and Geechee Gotti, they got that disrespectful shit down to a T.
I like them smooth niggas.
That's why I like Goods. Like he could just diss you without even trying, without even saying wild, crazy.
He don't
shit.
lose his.
He don't play.
But I
with his
love
daughter.
Hitman though. Hitman. I love Hitman.
I like the old Hitman. I don't know about this new guy.
Little brother gonna have to beat me up.
Yeah, that shit go kaboom. Yeah, I know.
You want me to run that back? You want me to run that back? I love Hitman.
Hey, that's dope how you be putting them in the battles too.
Yeah.
Like he literally like they look like a little team. But
I love that shit.
he said a lot of them said fuck the battle rap. Like what was it? Khan, Cassidy, he doing movies and shit now. Him and what's the white dude name? Sharon. You know Sharon?
Okay.
Out?
Okay, yeah.
He actually cold. A lot of people don't know he cold at battle rapping. Like,
Oh.
did you know he was a real battle rapper?
I didn't.
You just thought he was wilding out?
Yeah.
Checking out 6 in the morning. That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal was like, y'all was checking out at 6 in the morning because the bitches y'all was had to be to school by 8. Like
Disrespectful.
yeah, like he said shit like that in the battle where I'm like, ugh.
That's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, like I don't even want to be.
I
like,
know you didn't even want to repeat it. Like
Yeah.
he started saying that's disrespectful,
But no,
and that's
just,
crazy because he was a bus driver too, so to make it worse.
That's what is why. No, Arsenal said that to Cassidy.
I said and Arsenal was the bus driver. Arsenal took him to school.
Oh shit! I didn't even care. Like nigga, yeah, you do know, huh? You was there. Look at that.
He was they ride. What you talking about?
No, in closing, man, what's some of your biggest goals that you want to accomplish this year? You know what I'm saying? Let the world know, let the people know. What is something that Ashley's gonna do this year?
Everything in my notebook, but to be specific, like I said, I want Snowfall to drop a mixtape. Definitely. I think I want to do some type of like, I don't know, some type of dope ass special. I probably shouldn't be doing this special this early, but I think I want to do one.
Man, I think you should. I'm gonna come out for it, even if it's over there. It's gonna be over there. I'm gonna cross the river. I'm gonna cross the river to support you. I fuck with your energy. You know what I mean? You down to earth, so I'm definitely gonna support you. I swear to God, that's word to my moms for real.
Yeah. And then travel. Man, I want to travel and then just do more comedy out of town. That's it.
Just really just expand and just keep on branding and expanding.
Even more,
you know?
yeah, because I've been doing that.
Yeah, you've been,
Yeah, but even more.
Yeah, well,
Top
I
notch.
ain't gonna
Go
lie,
someplace I've never been.
I believe in you. Keep on doing your thing for
I
real,
appreciate
for
you,
real.
man.
You know
too.
what I mean? Like we
You
gonna
too.
just keep on trying to work and try to build Minnesota up at the end of the day because at the end of the day, we all from here. We all should try to bring it up. That's why like one thing I've been telling, like you said, you got to check yourself sometimes. I had to check myself like a couple weeks ago. Like, you know what? Let me just support everybody who's cool. You know what I mean? Like, even if you ain't necessarily cool, I'm going to support you if I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of the energy I'm trying to put forward, you know? So
Absolutely.
I'm still going to have some Minneapolis jokes. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all going to have y'all jokes, so we going to be ready.
But the only difference is yours is jokes. We be telling the truth. We be telling.
What are your homie that was on the team? I saw this nigga the nigga made a Facebook post. Say, hey, what he say? He said, hey, Russia, I think St. Paul said something. I'm like, nigga.
Hey, I hope they saw y'all up first.
That'd be some shit, wouldn't it?
Y'all gonna be in Russia with some dirty Air Forces on.
Y'all the bigger city. They gonna get y'all first. There's more motherfuckers over there. Fuck.
Well, we be over here in Russia like we ain't finna fight y'all war.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna war with Russia. Shit.
No, them niggas be over there selling guns on Facebook.
You know they would. As soon as they get the joint, I got this.
These guns is on Facebook Market.
Right away, as soon as niggas get there.
They not giving us no guns.
I'll be honest, when I saw people saying that shit, I was literally thinking to myself like, yo, we too old to get drafted anyway. Nigga. They gonna get them little, they gonna get the youngers. Yeah. You know what I mean? The youngers.
Okay, because all that shit they be talking, go ahead and do all of that over in Russia.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm kidding.
But
little TikTok kids, where TikTok go? They in Russia.
Literally, all that shit. Where the war zone motherfuckers at? That go crazy on war zone. They right here, ain't they?
Nah, but that's sad though. I can't believe we about to go on war in 2020.
We already there, and that's what I was thinking too. People like, are we gonna go to World War III? I'm like, listen, bro, we in World War III. Like, we already in it. We just don't know how deep it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Didn't we already send them some money? Didn't they? I'm pretty sure, dude, Joe ass sent. I call him Joe. Joe ass sent them some bread. Like
my thing is like, man, we could be chilling, just getting stimulus again. Like, why we can't just do that again?
I want a stimulus check.
Why
again.
we gotta go to war?
Yeah,
why we can't
go to war?
Why we can't get stimulus again?
What Jadakiss say? Trump gave him 1,200. Obama gave him cell phone.
Yeah, for real.
Ain't that crazy?
And now he finna send him to war.
Yo, you know what fucked me up?
That was fire though. That Jadakiss was fire.
He went stupid.
Since you spoke on it.
You know what fucked me up though? To really think that after Joe Biden is done, you know, it's gonna be Trump and Hillary trying to go at it again.
Yeah.
That's what fucked me up, cause like we so used, you know, as far as I've been alive, we so used to seeing presidents serve 2 terms. You know what I mean? Like they'll serve the first one, they'll win the second one. Trump lost the second one.
I'm gonna tell you though, man, the way this shit going, never mind.
Go ahead, say it. No, speak it. No, I want to hear it now. Come on.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
I don't know.
I think people are gonna have a change of mind.
You think so?
If we had to choose between them two,
you think they're gonna pick Trump again? I think they would.
I think they'd pick Trump again.
I think Trump will win. I think Trump will win. I think like right now.
Not saying I would vote for Trump.
No, just going off of the math.
I'd probably vote for Kanye again.
Man, you voted for Kanye?
Yeah,
damn,
I voted for Kanye.
Damn, you brought up one thing. I'm gonna ask you that. How you feel about that documentary? Did you watch it?
Man, that thing inspired me so much. Kanye actually,
you
talk about comedians, but you know what? A lot of people ask me who inspires me. It's really music artists that inspire me. Mm-hmm. Music artists and movies inspire me more than comedians.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Well, you kind of already said you're like more than a comedian anyway, so that would make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
it's
in the
overall
world.
entertainment for me. It's funny. The College Dropout was the first album that I actually physically bought myself. That wasn't like a gift from my dad.
04. Damn.
Right, because I was old enough to go buy me. You know, I was working at that time, so I was old enough to go buy my own shit. So seeing that just brought me there and just put me in a whole different creative space, man. That was dope. I agree.
I had goosebumps watching that shit.
Man,
like,
whole
I was
time.
Like, and then they got one more episode, right?
Yeah. I think so.
I only seen the second one, and I even finished that joint. I got to watch that joint again. I'm pretty sure they got a third one coming out tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow. So I'm gonna check that joint out. When I watched that, I literally was like, bruh.
That dude, man.
Like, that's a like to look at where he is now. Like Kanye's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. Like he's really a billionaire off of his own ideas.
He a genius.
Like dude's really a genius. He just, and what they say about most geniuses that they are crazy or they're
not crazy. They're just socially
exactly.
awkward.
People don't be getting that. I'm like, they off because they see shit different than most people. They're like, nope, I do it this way.
I think if Albert Einstein had Instagram, he'd look just as weird as Kanye.
He probably look weirder. Dude probably watch midget porn, watch all types of crazy. He probably a wild boy.
Kanye just more outward with his expression.
I agree.
I gotta go watch his music video. I think Shay Room did the clip and said he buried Pete Davidson.
What?
In the video.
That ass?
Yeah, I gotta go watch it. I'm like, I just seen a little clip on Shade Room. I didn't see it yet though.
No, I'm definitely gonna check that out. I didn't even know that, man.
Yeah.
But no, I was gonna say I'm working on something right now too. It's I've been talking about it on the show. It's like I'm doing like this little it's called reality. It's gonna be like a you ever seen The Office?
Yeah,
it's gonna be like The Office. It's gonna be like with black people, with black situations and black scenarios.
It's crazy you thought about that.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm putting some work. I'm gonna reach out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you serious about your craft, so I'm gonna hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Like soon down the line. So
let me know.
Yeah. I just want to. In closing, you can talk your shit. Tell people where to find you. Twitter, TikTok, all that.
Well, once again, y'all, it's Ashli Henderson, aka My Cool Ash, aka Stuff, folks. We're gonna do.